Welcome to Coder Chronicles. Become a maestro in mobile app development with Flutter. Sit back, relax and enjoy the show.
Welcome back. In this section, we are going to continue to build our expense tracker application. In this scaffold, there is another named arguments, which are there is AppBar, there is button, action, drawer, and many more. And these arguments, you can access them by hovering over the scaffold, and you will see them here. There is body, there is AppBar, there is drawer, then there is bottom navigation bar, bottom sheet, and many more. I am going to focus with just a few of them, and I will include an app bar. What is an app bar? An app bar displays just the application bar on the top of your application, for example, and an app bar requires an AppBar widget in order to display what you want on your screen. So I am going to create an AppBar widget, and it contains this title, this keyword, named keyword title, and I'm going to include, and this named keyword, which requires a text. I will add text. The title will be Flutter Expense Tracker. To remove these red squiggle lines, I'm going to hover and read the message. The constructor being called is not a const constructor. Try removing const from the constructor invocation. So I'm going to remove the const keyword from the material app. And now there is this blue squiggle lines. Use const with the constructor to improve performance. So in front of text, I'm going to insert the const keyword. Apart from this title, there is other named arguments which you can add them in this app bar space. For example, there is a background which requires colors.white to add color. And to change this background color, I'm just going to hover in this, and I will come here and I will drag. That's okay. And to remove the blue squiggle lines, I'm going to type const. Another named argument you can add on AppBar is a foreground color, and I'm going to have colors.white. Furthermore, on the AppBar, there is action. That is a named argument called action, and it requires a list of arguments. So I'm going to press enter key button, and inside the list, I'm going to just add some icon buttons in which you can click, or a user can click to navigate to another screen. So to add an icon button, I am going to say an icon button, or you can just add any other button like text button, or elevated button based on your reference. But for the time being, I'm going to use an icon button, and an icon button, it has these another two named arguments. There is an onPressed, which it requires function, and I'm going to just add an anonymous function here. This is anonymous function in Flutter, and inside this curly braces is the functions body. And then on the icon keyword, I'm going to use another widgets. Remember, Flutter, it's all about widgets. So I'm going to use an icon widget, an icon. Then inside, I will just say icons.add. And in front, to remove the blue squiggle lines, remember just to add a const keyword. For the time being, I'm going to press run to run the application and view the general and overview of our expense tracker application. Choose web or mobile emulator if you have it, but for the time being, web is just the easiest and is just easy to configure. I'm just going to click on Chrome web to start the application. It will launch, Flutter launching, and I will wait it to launch and see Flutter expense tracker application. Now, after clicking the run button, we can see that our application has launched on localhost 12.973, but we can see now our app bar called Flutter Expense Tracker. But for the time being, we cannot see our icon button here, and this hello world is not centered. I want this hello world to be centered around here. So on the next video, I'm going to focus on those two functionalities to make the icon visible and to make this hello world appear here.